Okay, the New Girl season 3, the finale is finally out on Yawaskits here on YouTube. And I don't know if I should say I have a lot of things to say about it. I don't know, but everything I'm going to say is coming straight from what I feel about this particular season. First of all, I'm going to point out the fact that we started this as a series, season 1 to season 2, and then season 3, which we have been expecting for a while now, finally came out, and it happens to be a feature length movie, a 1 hour movie, because that is what it is. It's not a series, it's not an episode. It's actually the end of the whole story, and it came out as a 1 hour feature length. So everything that is supposed to happen in season 3 was rounded up into a 1 hour movie. I don't know if anything like that has been done. I've not started a series and ended it with one feature length. I've not started any series from season 1 to any other season, and then the final season is one particular episode. But it's okay. I don't know what or who to blame that on. Probably the fans for rushing the producers into bringing out something, because every day and night people are in their comment section. When are you going to bring season 3? When are you going to bring season 3? Don't you know the processes involved in making a movie? Guys, every day and night you're asking them this particular question. Of course they're going to bring out season 3. And they have to take their time to do it. But no, people want them to act it today and bring it out today. Now you have seen it. I don't even want to read the comments. Trust me, I've not read the comments for this season 3, because I'm sure people are going to talk about it as if they were not the ones rushing the producers. And probably that is not even the reason they brought out the season 3 the way they did. But it was a rushed work, and there has to be solid reasons behind it. Don't know if they're going to give us reasons, or if they have actually. Did they say why it is like this? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. But whatever it is, the New Girl season 3, the finale is finally out. Let us get right into the review. So where we stopped last season 2, was of course the scene where Chiza and Kayla attacked Amanda, courtesy the help of Fejiro, who refused to keep her big mouth shut. So Fejiro had told Kayla and Chiza about Amanda's plan to tell the principal that Kayla and Chiza poisoned her water, which made her purge in school. And, in order to escape, or in order to remove that evidence, because she had a recording of them. So in order to get rid of that evidence, they attacked Amanda, and in the process of dragging the phone and her bag, she hit her head and fell unconscious. So they were not even trying to revive her. These girls, Kayla and her friend are real bullies, especially Kayla, because the other girl started feeling guilty at some point, and it was as if she wanted to pull out of the whole thing. But Kayla was a total villain, and she wasn't even bothered about trying to get help for this girl. She was bothered about opening her phone to remove or to delete the recordings that she had of them. So in that process, I think Amanda was taken to the hospital, and then the principal, tried to find out what's happened. And I'm glad that Fejiro did not continue to be a coward, because she opened up and told the principal exactly how everything happened. So she partially caused it. If she had kept her mouth shut, this thing wouldn't have gotten to this level. But I mean, it's for the plot, and we need something to drive the story forward. So yeah, she told them, and she told the girls, and they attacked her, and she also helped to sort out the case and find out the truth about how Amanda, fell and became unconscious. Moving on in this particular episode, so we see Simi, as always, swimming in her delusion, and I don't even blame her. It's not her fault, because if you remember very well, she wanted to walk out of her and TK's situationship, whether friendship or relationship. She wasn't understanding where his head was at, so she just wanted to walk away. And guess what happened? TK put her back and kissed her. giving her more reasons to keep coming back. I don't know. She said it that he was enjoying the fact that she was in love with him. And honestly, I just go with whatever she said, because at that point, TK was becoming very annoying. After the whole thing, TK told her that, oh, it was a mistake. I'm sorry. She was like, ah, but I wanted to leave. You pulled me back. Do you get? And then TK had the audacity to say, oh, I love you too. She just gave him a very hot slap. And I really like that, because that boy is a confused creature. You like Amanda. You like her too. Maybe he meant that he loved her as a friend, but he was not making it easy for her. He was not making it clear for her. He was practically leading her on by the actions, not even by what he said. He would tell her today that, oh, we are just friends. I like you as just a friend, and then your action will say another thing. So he was practically leading Simi on. And I think it got to a point where she got fed up, and, she was like, our friendship, whatever we have, it is over. So I would have really loved to find out how TK and Simi's relationship forged ahead after Amanda left, because we know that distance is an enemy of relationships. Distance, if you're not strong enough, you cannot hold down a long distance relationship. So at the end of the movie, Amanda and her family, I'm going to get to that. Amanda and her family moved from the country. So I would have really loved, if only it was a series like it was supposed to be, I would have, loved to see the progress between TK and Simi. Probably there will be a chance for her. But then that would mean that Simi is TK's second choice. And probably her heart will get broken if eventually Amanda ever returned to the country. So we also got to find out that Tayo is, what's her name? Is Simi's secret admirer. Of course, we knew it all this while. I mean, if you didn't know it, then you're not smart enough. Sorry. But then, yeah, we found out that Tayo is Simi's secret admirer, but she did not like it one bit. So she had worked out on him, and I think that is basically the end of it. Probably if we had continued it as a series, we would see how Tayo's character would develop and maybe become better, because I understand why Simi did not like him. He's rough, he's, the clown of the class and stuff like that. Not all the ladies love funny guys. I don't like people that are unserious. So I kind of understand why Simi did not accept his admiration because she's quite a smart girl. So yeah, TK kind of matches her standard. But unfortunately, TK did not like her in that way. Or maybe he did, and he was just confused. So the scene where TK went to the hospital to see Amanda after that whole attack, she had met I say she he had met he so TK had met Amanda's father at the hospital, and initially he refused to let TK go and see Amanda. But then I think that TK overacted that scene. I did not say overreact. I said overact. He overacted that scene because there was a lot of energy, a lot of unnecessary burst of energy that wasn't supposed to be there. I don't think any teenage boy in high school would talk to the father of his crush in that manner. It is either outrightly disrespectful or he was just clueless. He couldn't read the room, because I didn't understand the tone he was using and the facial expressions. I think that it was too much. I don't know if I'm to blame the writer for writing it in that manner, or if I'm to blame the actor for interpreting his lines in that manner. But then I think the director was there, and if he did not find it good enough, he will not allow he will not allow him to act that scene like that. So whatever they want. But in my opinion, he overacted. The energy was too much, expressions was too much, and it just looked to me. If I see that kind of reaction in real life, I would think that he's a very disrespectful boy. In the end, Amanda and her parents decided to move to to the UK, okay, to start a new life. Obviously, after everything that Amanda had gone through in the hands of Kayla and Chiza and all the ups and downs, they decided to move to the UK. And you know what that means for Amanda and TK's relationship. And in my own opinion, TK is kind of confused, and I also think it's because of him or them being teenagers and having mixed feelings, different types of feelings at different times. So if Amanda, I would have loved to see how TK would cope without Amanda. Like I mentioned earlier, how his relationship with Simi would progress from there. And throughout this season, we did not see the new boy. What is his name? I think it's Jaden. Is that his name? The new guy that was in Berkeley High. Yeah, I think it's Jaden. That's other guy that Amanda kinda liked. We did not see him throughout. So I don't really know what to make of his relationship with Amanda, because I think that at some point Amanda was thinking about him, and it looked as if something was going to come out of there. I think this season three, the finale, I think it was rushed. I don't know why, but it's not even I think. It was rushed because everything was packed into one particular movie, into 1 hour, and probably some of the actors that were supposed to do some roles were not available, or maybe the producers cannot afford, to pay the actors series by series, or maybe some of the actors have already increased their price and they cannot keep up with it, or they have other projects on the line and they just want to get this one over and done with. Whatever it was, we've come to the end of it and we cannot do anything about it. So the last scene of this movie, or this series, or this season, the last scene of this season was Amanda and her family moving out, and then TK was there, of course, to say goodbye to her, and he was crying, and that was the end. Did it end well? I don't even know how to feel about the end of this season, but it is what it is. Anywho, that is the end of my review. Peace.